Okay, what's up, guys? I'll probably be dead within a few days, and this channel totally terminated. Um, because we're gonna be talking about the truths of human trafficking and the government. So yeah, it's all been proven with the John Podesta email leaks, Hillary Clinton's Pizzagate, um, like I said. Parliament and the Catholic Church. It's no longer a conspiracy now. So now once again, when I said there was a paedophile ring within the government, the police, military, and Hollywood, with the Harvey Weinstein thing, and the Catholic Church, just like with the NSA and 9/11, people called me insane. But once again, with the WikiLeaks revelation of John Podesta's emails, I'm once again proven right. Man, I just love being 10 years ahead of the game. But in a way, it's sort of annoying having to deal with people who are like miles behind with the program. Now, this was a, this was a conspiracy, and it was always denied, but due to the credibility of WikiLeaks and its perfect track record of being able to influence the US 2016 election, there is no denying that this is a reality. Now, I'm not saying everyone in the government is part of a satanic cult. However, you can't deny that the elitists at the top get up to some really sketchy shit. And I think the politicians wanting power, they have to do this they have to go to these pedo parties as an innovation test by the globalists as a form of blackmail. It's a deal with the devil. It comes to, basically they say, come to our pedo parties, you'll get all the power. We will bankroll your campaign, give you all the political power you want. However, betray us, and we'll have records that you went to paedophile parties. And then they won't be able to release themselves out of it when they do get up there in office. Now, you could say what you want, but without getting your hands dirty, but they can blackmail you. So anyway, so. Now, human trafficking or rape isn't the cliche, the guy in a black burglar mask runs out of the bushes, grabs you, and drags you into a van, and then you're locked into a basement, where the men all have their way with you in a dungeon, This stuff I'm talking about, it's not that cliche, it's organised. And think about it, if you are a politician with pretty much all means of power, and you have immunity from the law, because you do. Look how many people were murdered under George W. Bush and Tony Blair. Did they ever get justice for it? No. So if these people in power can literally just outright bomb cities into Armageddon overnight and create slaughter to the billions with everyone knowing about it and nothing happening, what else do they think? What else do they do that we don't know about? Politicians like these need to be executed on the spot to further scare others who will take part in their place. Unfortunately, people are so lazy and cozy and too concerned about their financial prospects that people don't have meaning no more to fight injustice. Like with the slaughter of the troops and civilians, what more can they possibly do? And here you are rolling your eyes at the fact that the Pizzagate is some sort of conspiracy. So yeah, so basically it all works out like the police trick women that they have somehow, in some 30 million word books, that they have broken some made up law. The women fall for it, thus making the abductions a whole lot easier. Once I said it, it's not the guy with the black mask in the van, it's under custody of the police, who are experts in covering up forensics, which by the way will be done by the police, hint hint, and will delete the CCTV, which, hey, they monitor, and the surveillance too, making the abduction look like a general abduction. They can even stage suicides and homicides to take the distraction off of them. The people taking part in the rapes are fellow police officers. Now think about it. If you were superguarding a female prison with male guards, you'd be stupid not to think that they're being taken advantage of sexually in some way. The cops may even take bribes from female criminals to lessen their sentences, or blackmail them sexually. Due to surveillance, 5 can even hack nude pictures and threaten to leak them if the girl does not perform a sexual favour on them. And think about it with the elite. Think about if you were a man and you had all this political power to get away with as much stuff as possible. I think most very morally inclined men would probably be doing this, so let's just be honest. The people snatched up are usually taken out of the country from another interlinking network. It's like human trafficking is a bit like drugs. It's an international network of small networks all working together in a big circle. These victims are given drugs to keep them enslaved and addicted. If they become pregnant, either they are killed or even the live baby itself will be taken into the market. It's not just women, but children also at risk. So sad, so sad. Such a shame. Sickening if you think about it. Whenever you see the missing on the newspaper, always question authority. Who are the ones, by the way, who print the missing leaflets with their numbers and making my arguments a heck more credible? Sorry about that. Also, when families file missing reports, the cops get all their information. So they threaten to snatch girls that if they run, they know where the family live, because the family are going to complain about a lost person. They'll take all the family's details and then they'll say to the victim in the dungeon, hey, we have all your family details, escape, we'll go after them. So they're being blackmailed, by the way. I'm so sorry about this, let me get rid of this. Okay, back to the picture. Now with children, it's not some guy in some windowless van handing out candy. It's the same people, but this time it happens in show business. The desire for fame and hungry parents who let it happen, so desperate for their child to be a star and to suffer at the same time. Why is Disney and Hollywood, why does the people in Disney and Hollywood, when child actors, they turn so corrupt and into drugs when they're older? The parents know about it. Female actresses are taken advantage of by these disgusting people, you know. So it's all, the arts are being used as a power to for these directors to unleash their perversion. They make the women have sex scenes and wear slutty outfits, because when you are a director, you can play God with people's lives. Not only are the victims subject to sexual abuse, but physical abuse and actual slavery. The United States, the three superpowers of the New World Order, the United States, Saudi Arabia and Israel, they're all behind this, you know. With Russia being the only last moral resistor to the New World Order. And even with Trump in government, the deep state, the shadow government, the intelligence and police and banking will still continue. These rings are run by globalist businessmen elites. However, slavery, which was a main commercial enterprise of Africans, can be stopped, so could a global network of human trafficking. Of course, once something goes underground, it's a lot harder to regulate, because although you can't stop drugs, crime, terror, it can be halted. Look, guns were once legal in England, but now most people in the UK haven't even fired a gun or even seen one before. It can be cut. And with this, the lesser the better, because this is human life here, not bags of white powder. This is a liberation, this is freedom. This is a potential solution. This is to have a huge government watchdog. We need to survey the surveillance, watch the watchers. So if anyone becomes missing in your family, you will know why. So yeah, human trafficking in the government, it has to, I would say, put a huge bureaucracy to watch it, to overshadow it, but it's going everywhere. It has to be stopped. I know it's been I know I support the decriminalisation of drugs, however, and you may say, oh, well, banning human trafficking will create more human trafficking. There's a difference between, like I said, white powder and human lives. So, and it already is pushed underground and being run by criminals, but the criminals are just governments, like the drug war. So, yeah, we have to stop this. You could become captured, I could become captured, nobody would know about it because she'd be in a sex ring, so it could happen to anyone. In the government, like the drug war, the war on terror, are in complete control, so keep yourself safe. That's why I said this is a pretty risky video to make, but the truth is the truth, and I will die for the truth. So, yep, let me hit the red button and end this. So, yeah, peace.